So, good morning, Miss Phelps.
Good morning.
When I observed you last, I noticed a lot of great things. Most notable, at the beginning of your class, you gave very clear what to do directions, and you waited for 100 compliance for students to begin their work. What do you think made this successful?
The students got to work like almost immediately, and I didn't waste any time or anything like that. And I could tell that all the students, like, their focus was definitely increased.
Good. And, well, you answered my next question, the impact that this has on your scholars. Their focus is definitely increased, for sure. During this observation, I also noticed the noise level of your class during their independent work. You asked them to stay at a level 1, but the noise level quickly escalated. They would get quiet and then get loud again. So today we are going to focus on implementing a class do it again until the class routine is flawless. What is the point when your students are or when you notice the students are incorrectly executing this routine?
It's always whenever they're doing things independently.
Okay.
And it's not so much whenever I'm teaching, but it's like I tell them to do something independently, and they immediately are like, okay, now let me talk to my friends.
Right.
Please whisper.
Right. So what would you like to see them do differently?
Whenever they're talking to people at their table, I would like them to use a level 1 voice, which is a whisper, because it won't disrupt the rest of the class, and it won't distract people that are around them.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So why do you think it's important that we stop and implement do it again until the routine is flawless?
Because it ensures that 100% of the kids are doing what I'm asking them to do, and it's showing me that they can do it, and that now we've practiced it many times. They know the routine, they know how to do it, and they also know that I'm going to hold them accountable for doing this.
Absolutely, yeah, the accountability is important. How will you know that the routine is flawless?
Whenever I don't have to tell them every day, please get a level 1, please get a level 1.
Yes.
So there'll be a level 0 or level 1 whenever it's appropriate for them to be at those levels.
Very good. So now I'm going to model how to implement to do it again until the routine is flawless.
Okay.
As I model, I'm going to have you take out your form, you've got it there, and write down the teacher's actions for how to implement a do it again until the routine is flawless. I also want you to write down how this model will impact your scholars. Okay? Sounded like a rock. Okay. All eyes on me. 1, 2, 3. The class has become a little loud right now. Currently, you are speaking at a level 3. When we are working independently on our assignments, the expectation is that you speak at a level 1 or a whisper voice. I know you guys can talk in a whisper voice at a level 1. We are going to try this again. Let's see how well you all can speak at a level 1 and a whisper voice. Continue working and go. End. Okay. So let's write down a few things that I did there. What did you notice some things that I did?
You were near the sign that tells them the voice levels. So your approximation of your body.
It's a good visual reminder. It's why we have them up in the classroom, why they're required to be up.
You also made sure that you got the entire class's attention before you started talking.
Yeah. Very good. And I use All Eyes on Me. That's what I use in my class. Justin told me that you use something fun in your class.
I do use something fun in my class sometimes. And then like for regular things, like my other classes, I
Okay.
just use, I need a level 0 in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, perfect. Well, then when we practice, you can use that.
Okay. That was I got the classes attention. You also were waiting for the class to like stop what they were doing. Like you didn't start speaking until you know that everybody in the class was
Mhm.
focused
Waiting
on
for
what
that
you're doing.
100%
Yeah.
compliance.
100. Excuse me. You also you gave like really short but clear instructions.
Hmm. So it doesn't, why do you think I did that short, quick instructions for a do it again routine? Why do you think that's important?
Because the whole goal of this is really to like not lose class time because of the behavior. So we need to make sure that our instructions are not too lengthy, that they're one, wasting like time, and they're too long that the kids don't understand it.
Very good. Yes, absolutely. And I told them very quickly what they did wrong and then what the expectation was.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to include that in there.
Told them
Or what the error was.
the expectation was. You also challenged them as well. You said, okay, now let's see how well you guys can do the voice level. So giving that like something to work towards, giving them a challenge.
Very good.
That they can strive to do.
Yes.
And hold each other accountable as well.
Yes.
Why did that do that? Okay.
Good. And then the very last thing that I did, do you remember?
Well, you said like, okay, now I'm gonna watch for you to do this, and then told them that you were done speaking and that you were ready
Very
for them
good.
to go by saying like.
So giving them a signal that they can start now, that you're done and that they can start. And whatever that might be, it might be different than what I did. It's what your students are used to seeing, what you've implemented. Okay. So, what impact doing this? What impact would this have on your students by doing a do now?
Yeah. So they would definitely be able to practice it, and then we would waste like less learning time by having the kids know the expectation, do it quickly, and also they can challenge themselves and challenge each other around them to be like, hey, remember Miss Phelps was like, we need to see how well we can be a level 0. We can just not disrupt the class anymore with loud voices.
Very good. And it ensures that 100% on task behaviors, right? How is what I modeled different from, good, yeah, I'll let you finish your thought there. Good. How is what I modeled different from what is happening in your class?
Sometimes I don't stand near the voice level sign whenever I'm doing it, so I don't have that visual to reference back to. I also don't like give them a signal that I'm done talking, so that they might just start talking in the middle of what I'm doing, or they might not know, hey, okay, she's done. I can now get back to work. Like they don't have that cue to, okay, get back to work.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Go ahead and write that down too. So just some things to kind of clarify. How many times do you think you should practice do it again with your students?
Until they get it.
Yeah, until they get it right. So if they're not doing it, then
Yeah.
stop and do it again, right?
Yeah.
How do you know that the routine is flawless?
Whenever 100% of the kids are having level 0 or level 1 voices, whenever it's appropriate for them
Right.
to be having this.
And you don't have to repeat over and over again, right?
Yeah.
When is it no longer valuable to do it again? Like, when do you want to stop practicing that?
When they can do it.
Yeah, when they're
Okay.
doing it,
Okay.
right? Yeah, absolutely. When it is, because there comes a point where they're doing it right, you
Yeah.
don't need to do it anymore. It's basic. So what do you think would be a good action step for this week?
Whenever my class is talking at a level that's above a level 1, whenever they're doing independent work, to try to stop and implement a do it again until they like get it and that they understand that this is what we're going to do whenever we get to a level that's above a level 1 during independent work.
Very good. Okay, so let's write that down in your notes. So the action step, when the class is talking above a level 1, during independent work, the teacher will have the students implement do it again. Oops, sorry. Until the routine is flawless. Good. So that's our what. So now we're going to look at our how.
Okay.
So step 1, you're going to square up, stand still, and pause the class.
Okay.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and write that down. You can write, underneath that there. 1.
So
Square up. Stand still.
Stand still.
And pause the class.
And pause the class.
Okay, and 2, quickly give clear what to do instructions. Okay, you're going to name the error and name the correct action.
Name the error and the correct action.
Good. Step 3, challenge the students to do better.
Okay.
4, give the signal to restart the routine.
Okay. Okay.
Step 5, you're going to practice, do it again until the routine is flawless.
Good.
What impact could this have on redirecting a class if they aren't following the routines?
It could increase the students' focus
Mm-hmm.
as well, and it could make sure that the students all know the expectation and that they know that they have to uphold the expectations while they're in class.
Very good, yeah. So just to clarify, I want you to read your action step back to me, starting with the what.
When the class is talking above a level 1 during independent work, the teacher will have the students implement do it again until the routine is flawless. Step 1, square up, stand still, and pause the class. Step 2, quickly give clear what to do instructions. Name the error and the correct action. Step 3, challenge the students to do better. Step 4, give the signal to restart the routine. Step 5, practice do it again until the routine is flawless.
Perfect. Well done. Okay, so we're going to plan to implement this action step by step by scripting it out exactly what you want to say
Okay.
and to implement the do it again when students are talking above level 1 while working independently.
Okay.
Make sure you script clear what to do instructions, including the student's error and the correct action that they need to take. So let's take a few minutes to write up your plan. What's the first thing you're going to do?
I'm gonna stand,
So
like square up and stand.
very good. So you can put that there. I'm going to move my, because I know I'm going to get out of there. Sorry.
Good.
There you go. And then,
And
yeah.
okay.
Okay, how are you going to pause the class? What will you say? Like what you did before.
By saying, do you want me to use the one that I say?
Yeah.
By saying, okay, class, I need a level 0 in 3, 2, and 1.
Okay, then your next step.
Okay.
What will you do next?
I will quickly give clear instructions.
So instead of writing that, just put down what you would actually say
Okay.
during that.
Say,
you can name the error
Okay.
first. So what are they doing wrong?
You have not been working at a level 1 voice
Good. And now what to do correctly.
or expectation for independent work is to use a level 1 voice or a whisper voice.
Perfect. Okay, step 3.
I'm going to challenge them to do better.
Okay, so write down what you would say to challenge them.
Say, I want to see how well you can use a level 1 voice during your independent work.
Good. And then step 4.
Give them the signal to restart.
So what would you say to restart them? I simply said continue working and go.
Okay.
It's a simple.
Say, continue working and go.
Good. Okay.
Okay.
So this looks good. We are going to practice it a couple of times.
Okay.
So first time around, because you may need to, when you actually have students, you may need to move on to step 5 and repeat it again, and we'll practice that today. How will you know when it is time to implement a do it again?
Whenever the kids are above a level 1.
Very good. What are you going to do as soon as you say go? Like when you give them that last go, what will you do?
I'm going to walk around. I'm going to monitor for the students that are giving a level 1 voice and
Very good, yes.
really listening to make sure, are they actually whispering or are they above a level 1?
Good. What will you say to students if the routine is not flawless and they need to do it again?
Okay, we tried it one time. We're going to try it again. Here are the expectations again. Here's what you were doing, and here's
Very good.
what we're going to do.
Perfect. Yeah, and then repeat the action step again. Okay. We're going to practice.
Okay.
I want you to run through all of the steps. The first time around, we'll go step 1 through 4, and then we'll practice it if you need to do step 5 and do it again. And I'll give you feedback in the moment. I'm going to be watching to make sure that you square up and stand still, that you you name that error and give the correct action. Okay, so I'll give you a minute to look that over if you need to. And whenever you're ready, we can practice.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, class, I need a level 0 in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we have not been a level 0 during our independent work or a level 1 during our independent work. Whenever we are doing independent work, our expectation is that your voice is a level 1 or a whisper voice. So I want to see how well you guys can do a level 1 during your independent work. I'm going to be watching to see how well you do. You make it back to work. Go.
That was good. Well done.
Okay.
You stood still. You gave clear instructions. Okay. So this time around, we are going to try it again. I'm going to have you do it again, and the students may not be complying at this time around. Okay.
So like this is
and
the second time.
Second time around.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, class, I need a level 0 in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we are still not a level 1 during our independent work. Our expectation is that we are a level 1 or a level 0 during our independent work. I want to see again how well you guys can do this. So we're going to start it over. And I want to challenge you to see if you can stay at a level 1 during our independent work. You may get back to work and go.
Good. That was good. Does that feel better the second time around? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I want you to think about what are you going to do when you have those 1 or 2 kids? The majority of the class is no longer, they're staying at a level 1, but you have 1 or 2 kids. So so I'm going to be that 1 or 2 kids.
Okay.
I'm going to have you practice going through it like you did before.
Okay.
But I'm not going to comply and how you're going to try again.
Okay.
Okay, or what you will do at that point.
Okay.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Okay, class, I need a level 0 in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we were not a level 1 during our independent work. Our expectation for independent work is that we stay at a level 1, which is a whisper voice. I'm going to challenge you to see if you can stay at a level 1, which is a whisper, during your independent work. You may get back to work. Go.
Hey, Ava, do you have a pencil? I need a pencil. Who's got a pencil?
Okay, class, I need a level 0 in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, some of you are still not staying a level 1 during independent work. Remember, our level 1 is a whisper voice. So we need to make sure that we are staying at a level 1 during our independent work. I'm going to challenge you again to see if you can stay there and we can get 100% of the class staying at a level 1 during our independent work. Okay, you may get back to work in 3, 2, go.
Okay, good. That was good for restarting. If you have just one student talking at a level 1, do you think you need to stop the whole class for that?
No.
Probably not. Maybe
Okay.
not. So let's practice that again. Let's pretend just start with and go, and we'll try it again. And then I want you to just interact with the one student. What would you say to that one student?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You may get back to work and go.
Hey, Ava, I need a pencil. Anybody got a pencil?
Hey, Remember, we're supposed to stay at a level 1 during our independent work. We gotta stay at a whisper voice. Okay, I'm gonna challenge you.
That was better. Yes, absolutely. Very good. Okay. Come on around. How did that feel?
Good.
Good?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You got better each time.
Good.
What made this successful, do you think?
I was really setting like clear expectations for the kids. I was reminding them what they did wrong and what they need to do to improve the next time. And also, I was waiting for the entire class to be like paying attention and be a level 0 before I started giving the expectations.
Good. Let's look and see when would be the best time for me to come back and observe you implementing this. Do you have a day this week?
Yeah, maybe Wednesday.
Wednesday?
You could come in.
We'll say period 4 since this is the one. Okay. When I come in to observe, I'm going to be looking for you to square up and standing still, naming the error and correcting the action for the classroom as a whole, but also if you need to just correct 1 or 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Students, so folding my hands in case you're not squaring up and standing still.
Okay.
I'll give you this signal essentially. If maybe you need to practice it again.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and write down the date. What is Wednesday's? 11, 12. Is it the 13th?
No.
Is that right?
12th.
Wait, today's, oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Sorry.
I still have my kindergarten calendar.
I can't count. I teach ELA. Sorry.
It's not October.
Yeah. No, it's not October.
That's okay.
I feel better now.
I can't spell. November.
Okay, I'm gonna add this. Okay. And you can practice this, do it again with other things as well, other procedures that you have in class that kids aren't implementing. So, okay. Well, thank you very much, Ms. Phelps.
Yes, thank you.